Welcome to the Learning and Development Channel, where you can learn, lead, and make a difference.
Doing an online literature search. Kasi ang problema minsan is, meron kang idea, ganito yung problema ng pupils ko, ng learners ko. Pero di ko alam kung ano yung intervention na dapat kong i-implement. No? Di ko kasi alam, sir, kung saan ako kukuha ng mga information. Problema nyo ba yan?
Yes, sir.
That's your concern? Sabi nyo,
Yes, sir.
mayroong internet. Pero
Yes.
saan ako sa internet kukuha ng mga materials, no? Kasi pag sabihin mo na ito yung intervention na gagamitin ko, of course you're going to describe it, what is that intervention? So, kailangan kang mag-research, no? So kung ang problema mo, hindi mo alam kung saan ka mag-search ng information, so this topic, doing an online literature search for an action research, will help you do the literature review successfully. So, ano-anong mga online data? Yung sinasabi nating online databases, these are actually repository of information. When we say repository, parang stockroom siya ng mga information. It's a database of journals from different disciplines. No? So mayroong coming from Google Scholar, you have ERIC, you have the DOAJ. Well, in the Philippines, we have our Philippine Electronic Journals or the PEJ. So yun yung kanilang mga URL and you can explore that later. No? Then for sciences na mga study, science education, you have Science Direct, Taylor and Francis, mayroon din Springer Link, ano? So these are some of the online databases which you could use, no, to do an initial literature review. Kasi hindi ka magagawa ng action research na all are your own words. You have to scour the literatures. So the word is scour, meaning you have to exploit and explore and read, review, analyze, synthesize, no? Literatures coming from different online databases. And these databases are very important. They contain these are reputable sources.
Kaya orang gigunitan.
Anong gigunitan, ma'am? Okay, anyway. So, anyway, I'll be sharing with you my files on this, no? So you can review later or in some future time. So again, these are some of the online databases. And the most popular, of course, is the Google Scholar. So later, I'm going to demonstrate very briefly on how you do the literature search in Google Scholar. So these are other online databases, PDF Drive, LibGuides Community, and the Global ETD Search with the corresponding URL. I would like to introduce to you Sci-Hub kasi ang Sci-Hub has a very important help to researchers like you because there are articles online that do not have full paper. Kasi wala siyang full paper because hinide ng journal ang full paper niyan kasi kailangan ka magbayad para maka-access ng full paper. What they only have or what is only available is the abstract. Well, of course, the abstract will not really help you. It will not really help you understand very deeply what the study is about kasi summary lang siya ng study. Walang details doon ng methodology, no details on the theory, no, etc. So, how does Sci-Hub help researchers? No? So, Sci-Hub was invented. This became a system used to track articles that do not have a full paper. So dahil wala siyang full paper, you just have to, you type scihub.se, And you get the DOI of the article. Ang DOI is Digital Object Identifier. Yung DOI, nasa ilalim siya ng author's names. So what you will do is just to copy and paste the DOI to what? To Sci-Hub. So copy and paste, then i-ano mo dito, i-enter, then you just click open. No? And then, pag ma-open na siya, mada-download na siya for you. And that's for free. Take note. So, in the different online databases, most of the articles there are downloadable for free. So, you don't need to spend any centavo just to download and access the articles. So, that's the usefulness of Sci-Hub. So ang sabi ni Sci-Hub, to remove all barriers in the way of science. Kasi yung ibang mga articles parang may susi siya, sinusian para hindi siya ma-access ng mga researchers kasi kailangan magbayad ka muna para ma-access sila. But because of Sci-Hub, we can open articles that do not have available full paper. I hope it's very clear kung anong gamit ni Sci-Hub. Next. Well, ito, mga plagiarism checkers ito. I don't know if you're familiar. When we say mga plagiarism checkers, these are softwares used to check if your paper is plagiarized or not. Plagiarized na kinopya mo lahat, hindi ka nga nag-paraphrase. So one of the most popular plagiarism checkers is Turnitin. So ang EBSU, mayroong Turnitin account na binibigay sa mga faculty so that they can run students' papers to detect the amount of copy-paste. Then meron din mga freewares like yung PlugScan and Grammarly, although kung wala kang subscription, limited yung paggamit mo sa PlugScan and Grammarly. Okay. So this is how the Turnitin software, this is the landing page or the home page of Turnitin. Then sa Grammarly, I don't know if some of you are using Grammarly. Kasi aside from checking plagiarism, Grammarly is used to check for grammar issues. Mali yung subject-verb agreement, mali yung paggamit ng punctuation mark. So you can actually check that through Grammarly. Mayroon ding free account for Grammarly pero may limit sa number of pages that you could run. Then PlugScan. You can actually create your own PlugScan account for free. But meron siyang limit lang, like ang isang document dapat like 25 pages lang siya. So it's usually for short texts only. So these are the plagiarism checkers. Okay, any questions? I would like to demonstrate how to do a literature search in Google Scholar. Do you see my screen now on Google Scholar?
Sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So let's check. For example, we use peer tutoring as our keywords. So sa Google Scholar, it will display all articles, even book chapters that contain discussions about peer tutoring. So actually here, Google Scholar is telling us that there are 302,000 results. Can you just imagine that? Ang dami, 302,000 about peer tutoring. So hindi ka ba yan malulula na ganun karami? But it's not a problem with Google Scholar because you can actually do what we call filtering. Diba you see at the left side of your screen, anytime since 2021, since 2020. Do you see that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you can do filtering. Like for example, gusto mo na ang Google Scholar mag-display lang ng since 2017. So i-click mo lang yan. Since 2017. So lahat ng mga journals na to, walang journal dito na na-publish 2016 kasi you did a filtering in terms of the date. So lahat ito, tingnan mo, ito 2020, 2019, 2018. So lahat sila recent studies. And it's very important that when you do an initial literature search for your action research, you consider studies that are recent. Kasi at least kung recent sila, kagagaya ba ng tinapay, kung bagong bake, masarap. No? So kung bagong mga studies, meaning most likely kasi like the context is pandemic times and it worked well, then you may explore its effectiveness in your own school. Okay. So you can do filtering. So you can sort by date. See? You sort by date. Merong article dito na 3 days ago pa lang na-publish. Mayroong 17 days ago and so on. Okay. Now, the use of keywords is very important in literature search. Kasi one reason why some researchers could not find literature is because they do not know how to use correct keywords. Like in our case, ano yung ginamit nating keyword? Peer tutoring. Kasi alam mo na ang peer tutoring isa sa mga interventions. Well, we can type peer tutoring intervention. Yon. So all the articles here relate to peer tutoring. Although ang iba walang word dyan na peer, but somewhere in the paper there is a mention about peer tutoring. So, at the right side, you actually see yung mga links. So ito, PDF, meaning downloadable to. So you just click it, right-click, then it will be downloaded. PDF. Yung walang mga downloadable links, of course, hindi sila hindi sila downloadable. But you may read the abstract of the paper. Like for example, this one, evaluation of a one-on-one near peer tutoring program for medical students. Ito 2021 to, so pandemic time na to. So let's read the abstract. Loading. Ito. So kanina, I made mention about DOI. Diba? Kung ang article wala siyang full paper, kunin mo lang ang DOI niya at ilagay sa Sci-Hub, pwede na siyang ma-download. But in this case, I think there is a downloadable, pwede siyang ma-download kasi ito, may options ito, PDF. So pwede siyang ma-download. So kung hindi siya pwede ma-download, ito lang, kukopyahin mo yung DOI at ika-copy paste mo sa Sci-Hub. So this is the purpose of the study, methods, results, andyan discussion, etc. Okay. We go back to Google Scholar. Now, below each article, you find some or you see some icons. If you click the star, for example, the purpose of the star is for you to save it to your My Library. So kung like for example, itong first article, click mo yung star, mapupunta yan sa My Library. Ito na, How and why do quality circles work for blah, blah, blah. Ito yung clinic natin kanina dito, So if you unclick if you click that, automatic yan masisave sa My Library mo. So Kung gusto mong magbasa ng ibang mga articles, hindi mo na kailangan mag-login sa Google Scholar, punta ka lang doon. I mean, hindi mo na kailangan i-search ulit sa Google Scholar window or screen. You go directly to your library. No? Kasi andun yan kung i-click mo yung star button. No? So it means to save to library. No? Ano naman tong save? Itong save, that's the same with save to my, kasi actually save, yan. No? And this one cite, I mean, ito ano? How do you cite the paper? So it's either you adopt APA, ito APA, MLA, Chicago, pero sa ano sa action research we use APA kasi ano siya, social science research, no? So APA is American Psychological Association, no? So that's what we use in the citing of the article. We cite the source. How do we cite the source? Through APA. So i-click mo lang to, i-copy and paste to Word. No, hindi mo na kailangan mag-type item by item. So copy and paste, you copy and paste to your bibliography, then you already have the documentation of the article. So kadali for Google Scholar, na? So yun, na? So kung gusto mo namang mga reading interventions, yon, reading intervention programs, so marami dito. Pwede siyang computer-based reading intervention program, pwede siyang a causal comparative study of a rural reading program. So this might apply to your school, like if your school is a rural school. So pwede din mga for learning disabled reading intervention students. So there are a lot. You see so many. Now, if you don't want to do filterings, like for example, you click custom range. So pwede kang mag-customize like 2010 to 2021. Okay. Search. Yon. So at least over the last 10 years lang ang i-display ni Google Scholar. So see, that's Google Scholar. That's how it will help us in our literature search. Well, aside from Google Scholar, one of the most popular also is ERIC. Yung ERIC, katulad, may pagkakaparehas siya sa Google Scholar. Do you see ERIC on your screen?
Yes po.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Gutom na ba kayo? I will continue lang muna, ha?
Hindi pa.
Hindi pa, oo. Anyway, pwede rin naman kayong kumain dyan, Wag lang mag-open cam. Okay, yung ERIC, katulad din yan ng ng Google Scholar, kailangan mo mag-input ng keywords. For example, let's try peer tutoring. But before you click the search button, you please click peer-reviewed first and full text available on ERIC. Para ang ERIC magdi-display siya only of the articles that were reviewed by other experts. Yan yung tinatawag nating peer-reviewed journals. And of course, we want ERIC to display only those that have full text. Kasi ayaw nating magbasa kung abstract lang. So you click search. Okay. So here, ERIC is giving us the link to download the full text. Example, itong pangalawa. The effects of peer tutoring strategy on children's e-book reading comprehension. So anong binabasa ng mga bata? E-book. Ang kanilang comprehension sa e-book. Effect of the peer tutoring program. Now, let's click this. So anong sabi? The findings demonstrate that the integration of peer tutoring in e-book reading results in an effective instructional model for the enhancement of elementary school students' reading. See? So effective daw siya. So peer tutoring, pero ang context niya, e-book reading. Diba maraming mga available na mga e-books, na? Yun, na? So pwede mo rin siyang ma-download, just click download full text. And the good news is all these are for free. Lahat ito free. Walang article dito na binabayaran. And just like Google Scholar, you can also do some filtering. Like you just want since 2017, last 5 years. So pwede siyang mag-filter na since 2017 lang. You have 85 articles. So marami na yan. Pwede mong mabasa to establish and to describe the intervention, which is peer tutoring. Okay, so that's Eric and Google Scholar. Do you have questions at this point in terms of navigating Google Scholar and Eric? Okay, so now do you have questions? If you have, kindly type it in the chat box and I'll answer that later.
Like and subscribe to the L&D channel on YouTube using the link youtube.com/@learn2lead channel. For more information, visit our NAIAP Region 8 official Facebook page at facebook.com/NAIAPR08